It was a Friday night, almost exactly 1 year ago to the day, January 24th, 2025, when my phone lit up. I had received an email from the White House, and it alerted me that I had been fired, effective immediately. There was no explanation, no 30-day notice as required by the IG Act, no rationale, again, as required by law, just a vague reference to changing priorities. So I reached out to my successor as the chair of the Council of Inspectors General and let him know that I'd been fired. His response? Me too. That's when I knew this was going to be really, really bad. In total, 17 inspectors general across the federal government received the same email from the White House, all firing them, effective immediately. It quickly became known as the Friday Night Massacre. It was an unprecedented purge and the start of a serious breakdown in government accountability. You see, IGs were created after Watergate to serve as independent watchdogs, there to protect taxpayer dollars, to expose fraud, waste, and abuse, and to hold presidential administrations, both Democratic and Republican, accountable. Their effectiveness comes from their independence. And over the past year, we've seen that independence steadily erode. Experienced, nonpartisan watchdogs have been replaced with political loyalists, one of whom openly pledged to support the president's agenda during his confirmation hearing. That's the opposite of what inspectors general are supposed to do. And the hits kept coming. The IG Council was temporarily defunded and threatened with extinction, and more IGs were fired and acting IGs were replaced, all simply for doing their jobs. This isn't normal tension between watchdogs and a White House. It's a fundamental transformation of oversight into something unrecognizable, and I fear that it's going to turn oversight on its head. Here's the reality. When partisan IGs conduct investigations into senior officials or evaluate sensitive programs, the American people will inevitably wonder whether facts or politics are determining their outcomes. When loyalty matters more than evidence, public trust evaporates. When inspectors general fear retaliation for simply doing their jobs, accountability will collapse. And when oversight fails, waste, fraud, abuse, corruption, all of that thrives. So 1 year after the Friday Night Massacre, the Inspector General system is still standing, but it's under a real threat. Preserving it will require vigilance from Congress, courage from the current cadre of inspectors general, and engagement from the American people. This system was born from a crisis of accountability in Watergate. If we allow it to be dismantled through partisan gamesmanship, we risk repeating the very abuses that led to its creation. And that's a price our democracy simply cannot afford. Thank you.